Okay, so good everyone, and today we are going to continue from where we stopped in our last class or the last video, which is multiplication of matrix and also how to find determinants and the likes. So let's start for today. So now, as we all know that we can add two matrices together, we can also subtract two matrices from each other. We can also multiply two matrices. We can also, what else can we do with matrix? We can find determinant, we can find the inverse, we can do a lot of things with matrices. Even matrices can be also used to um, try to, even let's say a system of linear equations can also be drafted into a matrix form to try and solve the problem or to try and find the unknown variables and many more things we can do with matrices. We can use a lot of different approaches to solve system of linear equation using matrix. We can use a lot of things, simultaneous equations. We can convert them to matrix form and also use different kind of rules, Kalman's rule, a lot of things to solve the problem, Gaussian animation method, and the likes to solve those kind of problems. So a lot of things we can do in matrix, and this is just an introductory course to give more enlightenment or a little understanding about or a basic knowledge about matrices. Now, let's comment for our work today. Today, we are going to be looking at multiplication of matrices. And for multiplication of matrices, let's give an example. Let's say an example here. Let's give an example. Okay, let's say matrix A. Let's give a matrix A to be a 2 by 2 matrix. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's give another matrix B, which is a 3 by 3 matrix. And no, also a 2 by 2 matrix. Let's say we have 0, 1, 5, and 1. And then these are the two matrices we have here. And if I'm now asked to find, let's say we have to find A times B, that is multiplication of A and B, then we can try and solve that problem. I get it now. Now, so how do we multiply this together? So very simple. This is how we go about it. We have what we call row, and we also have what we call colon also, right? So this is our row. This is also a row. This is the colon, and these are the column. I get it done. Let me remove this to the side. This is also a column, right? So now row multiply what? Colon. I do now. I do now. This is a row. It will multiply. Let's say this is a colon and colon. Yes, this is row and this is row I there. So row in A will multiply colon in B. I there now. This times this. Also, row in A will still multiply the column. Let's say this column 1, column 2. This is just also 1, so also 2, and like that 1, 2, like that 1 and 2. So let's multiply this together. What do we have? This row I get it down. 2, 1, and 2. We multiply. This is row 1. It will multiply column 1. I there. This is column 1 here. This is row 1 here. I there. Row is in horizontal form like this. While column is in vertical form like this. I there. So now row will multiply column. I get it now. Now this is row 1. I get it now. Can you see this is row 1? 2, 1 and 2. We have it in row 1. It's going to multiply column 1 right there, which is 0 and 1. I get now. So 1 we multiply 0 and 2 multiply 1. I get now. So 1 times 0 gives me what? 1 times 0. Let me write it there. Plus, I get it now. Plus 2 times 1. That is 2 times 1. Do you get it? So that is the first element in our first multiplication. That is, so we have used row 1 to multiply column 1. Now we're also going to use row 2. We're also going to use row 1 again to multiply column 2. I don't know. Now we have used row 1 to multiply column 1. We are still going to use row 1 to multiply column 2. I get it now. So we have used row 1 to multiply column 1, which is this. And then let us use row 1, which is this, to multiply column 2. That will be 1 times 5 I get it now. Plus 2 times 1. I get it now. So 1 times 5, that will be the next element. You have gotten that element 1. Element 1 is gotten from row 1 times column 1. So element 2 here, which is what I'm solving, will be getting from row 1 times column 2. I get it now. So that this will be 1 times 5. I get it now. Plus 2 times 1. Do you get it? So you see that now that is 1 times 5. This 1 times this 5. Plus this 2 times this 1. Can you see it now? So that is, so we are done with row 1 like that. So row 1 is going to multiply column 1, which is this. And row 1 will also multiply column 2, which is what this. Can you get now? So 1 times column 1, which is 1 times 0 plus what 2 times 1, and row 2, row 1 still multiply column 2, which is 1 times 5 plus 2 times 1. I get it. So we have this. Also, now let's, we are done with row 1. Now let's go to row 2. Row 2 will multiply column 1 and also column 2. I get it now. So row 2 multiply column 1. That will be row 2 multiplying column 1 will be 3 times 0. I there. That will be 3 times 0 times 0. I get it now. Plus, sorry about that. I get it. So 3 times 0. So 3 times 0 plus, I get it now. So 3 row 2 multiply column 1. That will be 3 times 0 plus 4 times 1. I get it now. So this multiply this 3 times 0 plus 4 times 1. That will give me this. That is row 2 multiplying column 1. So row 2 also multiply column 2 to get the other side. That will be row 2, which is 3 and 4, multiply what 5 and 1 again. That will be what 3 times 5. I get it now. That is this 3 times this 5. Row 2 multiplying column 1. So that is this 3 times this 5 plus this 4 times 1. That will be 4 times 1. I get it now. So that is how you multiply matrices together. So let's simplify this and get our final. Okay, so let's finish up this. What do we have? So we have 0 times 1 will give me 0. That is 0. I did. Plus 2 times 1 give me 2. I did. 0. 3 times 0 will give me 0. Plus 4 times 1 give me 4. And the next one, 1 times 5 will give me 5. Plus 2 times 1 give me 2. And also 3 times 5 will give me 15. Plus I get 4 times 1 give me what? 4. I get it down. So we have this. So at the end of the day, what do we have? From here, at the end of the day, we have 0 plus 2 gives us 0, gives us 2 rather, and what 0 plus 4 gives us 4, and also 5 plus 2 give me 7, and also 15 plus 4 give me 19. And this is our final answer for what A times B, which is, we can assign it and give it a value, let's say C. I don't know. So this is how you multiply 2 by 2 matrix together. And this is a 2 by 2 matrix. Take note. It's a 2 by 2 matrix here. We multiply together. So now let's quickly look at a 3 by 3 matrix quickly. Now for a 3 by 3 matrix, let's quickly look at a 3 by 3 matrix. Let's give a 3 by 3 matrix A. Let's give a matrix A, which is a 3 by 3 matrix. You know how a 3 by 3 matrix looks like. And we have, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, I did 2, 2, 4. Then we have something like this. I did. So we have this. Let's say B is equals to let's say we have 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 0. I did. So let's say that's B. So that's B. So now let's multiply these two matrices together. Let's say we have to find A times b. I then now. So this is what we have to find. So how do we find a times b? Now let's kick. So I do now. So how do we multiply this together? Very simple. Very simple. So this is row one, R1. This is R2. This is row three, I did. So this is column one, column two, column three, I did. So that is all that. And let's multiply them together. If you remember the way we did last time, row multiply column. Row one here, we multiply column one, I did. Row one will still multiply column two, and row one will also multiply column three. I get it now. So when row one multiply column one, that means one multiply one, 0 multiply 2, and 3 multiply 0. I get it now. So that means that here we have what? 1 times 1. I want to join them together so that I'll not waste too much space. 1 times 1 plus 0 times 2 plus 2 times 0. I get it now. So 1 times 1 gives me 1, have it, plus 0 times 2 gives me 0, and 2 times 0 gives me 0. I get it now. So row multiply column, we have the first thing there. Now row 1 will still multiply column 2. I get it now. Row 1 multiply column 2, that is 1 times 0, 1 times 1 plus 0 times 3 plus 2 times what? 1. I get it now. So let's multiply. 1 times 1 gives me 1. I get it now. And 0 times 2, 0 times 3 gives me 0. I get it now. And 2 times 1 gives me what? Gives me 2. You get it now. So 1 times 1, 1, 0 times 3, 0, and 2 times 1 gives me 2. So row 1 has already multiplied column 2. Now row 1 will still multiply column 3 also. So when row 1 multiply column 3, what do you have? That is row 1, 1 times 1, 0 times 1, and 2 times 0. I did now. So if this is 0, not 6, let's call it 0. So 2 times 0, I get it now. So 1 times 1 gives me 1, I did now. 2 times 0 times 1 gives me 0, I did. 2 times 0 gives me 0. You get it now. So this row 2 multiply column 3. You get it now. So go back to row 2 now. Now we are done with row 1. Let's move to row 2. Row 2 here, which is this row multiply column 1, multiply column 2, multiply column 3. Just the way we did row 1 multiplying column 1, column 2, column 3. We also do row 2 multiplying column 1, column 2, column 3. So row 2 here multiply column 1. What do you have? Row 2, row 2 multiply column 1. That will be 2 times 1 plus 1 times 2 plus 2 times 0. I get it now. So what is 2 times 1? So 2 times 1 gives me 2 plus I did 1 times 2. 1 times 2 gives me 2, have it? And 2 times 0 gives me 0. Do you get it? That's for root 2 multiplying column 1. Now, root 2 multiplying column 2 now. What do we have when root 2 multiply column 2? That'll be 2 times 1 plus 1 times 3 plus 2 times 1. Then, that means that what? 2 times 1 gives me 2. I did. 2 times 2 times 1 gives me 2. And 1 times 3 gives me 3. I did. And 2 times 1 gives me 2. So you get it now. So that is that about that. And also root 2 here multiply column 3. I get it now. So root 2 multiplying column 3 will be 2 times 1 plus 1 times 1 plus 2 times 0. I get it now. So what is 2 times 1? It gives me 2. What is 1 times 1? It gives me 1 plus 1. And what is 2 times 0? It gives me 0. And we are done with row. Okay. So, and also for row 3. Row 3 multiply column 1, column 2, and column 3. I get it now. So row 3 multiplying column 1, what do we have? That will be 3 times 1 plus 1 times 2 plus 4 times 0. So 3 times 1 gives me 3. I get it now. Plus 1 times 2 gives me 2. I get it now. I get it now. Plus 4 times 0 gives me 0. Do you get it? So That is that. And also row 3 multiplying column 2 will be what? Will be 3 times 1 plus 1 times 3 plus 4 times 1. I get it now. So 3 times 1 will give me what? 3. I get it now. Plus 1 times 3 gives me 1 times 3 gives me 1 times 3. Where is it? 1 times 3 gives me 3 plus plus I get it now. Yeah, I've done 3 times 1 give me 3. 1 times 3 gives me 3. 4 times 1 gives me 4. You get it now. So that is that. So 1 times 3 give me 3. 1 times 3 times 1 give me 3. 1 times 3 give me 3. 4 times 1 give me 4. And we use root 3 to multiply column 3 also. That is 1 times 3 gives me 3 here. And 1 times 1 gives me 1. And gives me 1. And also gives me 1. I did. So 3 times 1, which is what we have on top. 3 times 1, 3 times 1 gives me 3. 1 times 1 gives me 1. 4 times 0 give me 0. I get it now. So this is your multiplication here. So and if you look at it very well, this is your multiplication that you have for your 3 by 3 matrix. So let us finish this up. So let us finish this up by adding them together. So when you add them together, what do you have? 1 plus 0 give me 1. 2 plus 2 plus 0 gives me 4. And 3 plus 5, 2 plus 0 gives me 5. And for the second um, column, we have 1 plus 0 give me 1 plus 2. That will give me 3. And 2 plus 3 plus 2 will give me 7. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, that's 7. 3 plus 3 plus 4. Give me 3 plus 3 will give me 6. 6 plus 4 will give me 10. And 1 plus 0 plus 0 give me 1. 2 plus 3 plus 0 give me 3. And 3 plus 1 gives me 4. And this is the multiplication of matrix A times what? Matrix B, a 3 by 3 matrix. And this is how you multiply a 3 by 3 matrix together. Very simple. Okay, so in the next video, tell me because of time. In the next video, we are going to be looking at multiplication. I said multiplication. We are going to be looking at determinant of matrix, and we'll also from there possibly move to inverse and the likes. So don't forget to like, also subscribe and share to those who really need them. So see you in the next video.